Hey there, how you doing? It is I, the Terrific Lady, otherwise known as Brandy, and welcome to another review. This time, it is a review where I paused to look at an independent horror film. So, if you're new here, hey, welcome. It's great to see you. And if you're not new here, hey, welcome back. It's great to see you. I can't point. Again, this is becoming a problem, but make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications on when I release new reviews, which will be every Friday at 2 p.m. Central. So, I have reviewed the independent horror film that made a viral splash in 2022. It is the film Skinamarink. I'm going to age myself here. This is a bit of a tangent, but if you remember the Sharon, Lois, and Bram's Elephant Show, that Skinamarink, Skinamarink, do. That's all I was thinking whenever I first saw this title. But yeah, Skinamarink. Now, it goes without saying, there are going to be some spoilers going forward. A few. So, if you don't want to be spoiled and you want to experience Skinamarink for yourself, then go pause this review, find it, watch it, and then come back. So, Skinamarink. These kids wake up and their parents have gone kind of nuts, or they can't find them, and the doors and windows of the house are missing, and as the night or the days or whatever go on, this entity, I think, is trying to kill them. I say think because I really have no idea. And that's Skinamarink. Seriously, that is Skinamarink. What are the positives? Well, I could give one positive. The director, Kyle Edward Ball, tried to do something different. He really, really did. This is an experimental kind of abstract horror film, probably along the lines of, I could tell that it was 70s influence, first of all, and it's like he was trying to be surrealist, a bit like David Lynch. That's the vibe that I kind of got from it. But yeah, he tried to do something different, at least. Now, with that being said, what are the negatives? There are, in my opinion, far too many negatives to really outweigh the positives. First of all, this film went on way too long. This is almost 2 hours. When I'm sitting here like a zombie like this, showing no emotion, no reaction whatsoever, and this is supposed to be a horror film, that's a problem. Some people say, well, it's supposed to be the experience of the world through like the eyes of children, and about how the world is scary, and about how, they have overactive imaginations and see things lurking in every corner. Okay, yeah, I guess you could get that out of this movie, but even with surrealist horror movies, to where you can have your own interpretation of like how things go and your own theories, you still have to have some kind of direction. Like, in Eraserhead, that movie is weird as shit. It is not really one of my favorite horror films, but at least David Lynch had some kind of direction. To me, Skinamarink really had no direction. There were random shots of Legos and dolls on the wall and toys on the floor and other things, and they would just like appear out of nowhere. I don't know. And why the fuck was this entity there? And who was this entity? And what the hell is going on? That was like my thing. It was just like a big question mark, because there was really nothing that I could latch onto. Like in this movie, it was just, I'm sorry, it was just boring. That was like the main negative, is that I felt it was very, very boring. I could probably put this movie on if I'm having trouble falling asleep, and that could be just like my new sleep aid. That's about how I feel about this movie. So my verdict of this movie is that I would put it on to go to sleep. but not for much else. I would never watch it again for any kind of enjoyment purposes, which I did not get any enjoyment out of it. But like I said, I do appreciate what Kyle Edward Ball tried to do with this film. It's just, in my opinion, it didn't do it for me. May do it for you, but it didn't do it for me. So have you seen Skinamarink? Do you feel the same way I do, or did you have an entirely different opinion than I did? Comment below, let's get a discussion going. So if you want to see any of my other horror content, I post on Instagram and Threads at Terrific Lady. I have a blog that I post on once a month at the end of every month, bekindpleaserewind.blog. And if you want to support my blog or Instagram or YouTube or all three, I have a Ko-fi with membership tiers to where you can get early access to content or personalized content. So go and check it out. So thank you for watching this review of Skinamarink. I hope that you have a great day, evening, night, wherever you're watching this. Stay terrific. I will see you in the next review. Bye-bye.